Hey K-drama lovers! Welcome back to another exciting recap and review. Today, we're diving into episode 15 of When the Stars Gossip, and wow, this episode had everything from betrayals and heartbreak to unexpected revelations. So, grab your popcorn and let's get started. The episode kicks off with Kang-soo desperately trying to erase any evidence that could land Ryong in hot water. He knows that things are about to go downhill fast, and he's doing everything in his power to protect himself and the MZ group. But just as he's finishing up, he gets a call summoning him to the MCC. The pressure is on. Meanwhile, Go-eun is caught in the middle of it all. Kang-soo reminds her that they must side with the MCC, no matter what, because if Ryong goes down, so does the MZ group. She doesn't seem too happy about it, but what choice does she have? On the other side of the story, we see Eve trying to strike a deal with Tae-hui. She proposes taking the blame for destroying the Morla before they even arrived on Earth. Her reasoning? This way they can explain why no one could find it. Sounds like a clever plan, right? But Ryong isn't having any of it. He's pounding on the door, yelling about ethics and the importance of life. Sadly, no one's listening. The group is set on getting rid of the Morla, crushing any possibility of life emerging from it. Just when it seems all hope is lost, Eve surprises everyone. Instead of destroying the Morla, she sneaks it into a portable freezer and takes it to Ryong. She and a few others have decided to help him. The plan? Make it look like Ryong smuggled the Morla up to the space station and that it was disposed of there. This way, he won't face a harsh sentence. It's not a perfect solution, but it's the best shot he has. Now that the Morla is out of the picture, Ryong wants to break the news to his family. But Kang-soo warns him against it. He reminds Ryong that he's taking the fall, and his family won't want to see him right now. Of course, Ryong ignores this advice and heads straight to see the chairman. And let's just say, it doesn't go well. The chairman is furious. After learning about the failed experiment, he loses his temper and even physically attacks Ryong.
Ouch.
Go-eun, wanting to help, offers to get Ryong a lawyer. But he refuses, saying he doesn't deserve her help. Meanwhile, Eve is facing her own troubles. She's stripped of her commander status at MCC, and whether she gets to stay or not will be up to the commission. For now, she still has a mission at the space station, which is the only thing keeping her going. Fast forward 2 months. The space station repairs are going as planned, and Eve is taking in the sights, knowing this might be the last time she sees Earth from space. Back on Earth, Ryong is facing trial. The verdict? 2 years in prison. However, the sentence is suspended for 4 years, which means he's not going to jail immediately. But here's the kicker. He's fined a whopping 140 billion won and loses his medical license. MZ Group is safe, but Eve? Not so much. She's about to be fired. And then comes a twist no one saw coming. Kang-soo meets up with Ryong, almost taunting him. He even offers to pay his fine so he can move on and maybe even fix things with Eve. Ryong, furious, walks away. But little does he know, there's a huge secret waiting for him. Eve is pregnant. Up on the space shuttle, which is constantly being monitored by MCC, Eve does an ultrasound and sees the baby. She's overwhelmed, unsure how Ryong will react to this life-changing news. There's no time to dwell on it, though, because she and the rest of the team are preparing to return to Earth. Back on Earth, Ryong finally hears the audio of his unborn child's heartbeat. He's left in shock, setting the stage for an emotional finale. And there you have it, episode 15 of When the Stars Gossip. As we head toward the final episode, it's clear that this drama had so much potential, but somehow fell short in execution. The central theme of life and Eve's pregnancy was a nice touch, but the rest of the storyline? A bit of a mess. Many side characters have been left with no real purpose. The whole lottery ticket subplot? Resolved in the most anticlimactic way possible. The chairman and Go-eun storyline? Practically abandoned. And let's not even get started on the lack of conflict between Go-eun, Ryong, and Eve. The drama that should have been there just wasn't. Then there's the scientific accuracy, or lack thereof. How did Eve manage to smuggle a pregnancy test and use an ultrasound machine in space without anyone noticing? We'll never know. It's frustrating because Eve and Ryong actually have decent chemistry. But between the poor writing and disappointing ratings, this drama feels like a missed opportunity. So, what did you think of episode 15? Were you surprised by the pregnancy twist? Let's discuss in the comments below.